listening to, quite frankly.
Nobody's wearing them. Nobody's,
the cameraman.
There you go, including the cameraman. Yeah. Katie?
Now that right there, when he throws up that hands, what the throwing up of the hands means is, damn it, the bubble has been burst. It's one thing to say, well, here I am, a field reporter for MSNBC out here, and we're doing a special report among all these people who, it's almost like that scene from Jaws. Are they going back into the water too soon? Did they really get the shark? Are we really going to open up the Cape? And meanwhile, the guy goes, yeah, including your cameraman. He goes, ugh, almost like, yeah, okay. The illusion is shattered. The illusion is shattered. Let's go back and watch that again.
I think people felt like the Supreme Court made the decision here in Wisconsin that it was time to open up. But you can see, here, just around. Nobody's wearing them. Nobody's,
the cameraman.
There you go, including the cameraman. Yeah. Katie?
Captain Cruz not wearing.
Striking images, Cal Perry. Cal, thank you very much.
Yeah, striking images. Another quivery-voiced woman. Striking.
Do they all quiver when they speak? Prerequisite. You must have a quivering, obnoxious voice. So, I mean, that was fantastic. I love when people's illusions and bubbles are popped. That's funny, especially when the bubble sucks. Here we have, let's go to Breitbart. This is a little something different before we go into the murder mystery portion of our evening. And here we have Eat Bugs, the new EU. We're all very familiar with this on this show. The new European Union food policy promotes less meat and more alternative proteins. So, centipedes, crickets, cockroach milk, things that, Europeans must move to a more plant-based diet, according to new EU food policy, which also reveals the bloc will promote insect-based proteins and meat substitutes. The European Commission's farm to fork strategy for creating a fair, healthy, and environmentally friendly food system insists that such a transition will not happen without a shift in people's diets. Oh. This needs to be, elections can't fix this, guys. Elections can't fix this, no matter what country it's in. You can't fix this. They want you eating out of dog bowls. They want you eating kibbles. Kibbles and bits. And crickets. Moving to a more plant-based diet with less red and processed meat, with more fruits and vegetables, will reduce not only risk of life-threatening diseases, because they really give a fuck about that, but also the environmental impact of the food system. Asserts a strategy which was unveiled on Wednesday. In order to promote such a diet, the strategy said research in Europe will focus on increasing the availability and source alternative proteins such as plant, microbial, marine, and insect-based proteins and meat substitutes. So, if only Dracula's slave, if only Count Dracula's mind slave, Renfield, could have been born 100 years later, he would have fit right into modern society. Eating bugs, acting erratically, morbidly excitable, but also gloomy and depressed, possibly dangerous, but at the same time, easily frightened as well. Man, oh man. I'm telling you, Renfield was born a century too soon. He would love to be living in one of those pods in Los Angeles. Absolutely. It also makes you wonder who the slave masters are. Who is Dracula? Who are the Draculae? I don't know. Because while we eat bugs, someone's having a fat steak somewhere and a nice bloody glass of wine. You know that much. Chancellor Merkel Chancellor Merkel is not eating an Impossible Burger for dinner. Promise you. I promise you that. Okay, ladies and gents, we'll be right back. I want to get into Murder Mystery Theater with President Donald Trump and Joe Scarborough. Don't go anywhere.
But resist we much. We must and we will much about that be committed.
Butterfly in the sky, you can go twice as high. Take your life, it's in a brain, breathing rainbow. I can go anywhere, blazing to go, leading rainbow. Reading rainbows.
You're listening to Quite Frankly.